So I couldn't get good. No.
They get 7 speakers, we get 6. We only get about 25 and a half minutes of our time. They get the full 30. Isn't that weird? Yeah.
So eventually these people are going to have to leave, I assume, out here, unless they have a back door they're going to try to sneak out of it.
Hopefully we do have a lawyer coming out of what they're doing illegal. They technically cannot legally do this. A mandate is not a law. A mandate is a contract between two people, the mandator and the mandatee. Okay? And it is not obligation for the mandatee to adhere to that. Okay? This is not a law. They cannot override state or federal law with a mandate.
She showed me the mask at that meeting.
The fact that they are not going to allow religious and medical exemptions is completely
Mostly having.
Yes, it is. What's worse is that the next one is a little bit.
I don't know. There's a bunch of people. Let me try if I can just open the door here.
Put your money together. Want some drink paint?
Just brace the door open. Excuse me.
Thank y'all.
So I'm going to try to just walk in here and see what's going on. So they had this in this room. You can see how small it is. They offered to have this meeting in the fellowship room. Fellowship Church offered to have this where a lot more people could have had some room, but instead they were restricted to this one. Now I'm going to try to see how close I can get.
At like they don't want to hear any of
You're
that.
an elected official. Are you not going to talk to us? Hey, Ray, you're an elected official. This lady was talking to you. Are you not going to listen to her? Or you just get elected and you don't have to listen? You said it. He said after the meeting you would talk.
She was
She was talking to you and you turned your back on her. You ought to be ashamed.
Let's be civil, sir.
I am being civil.
Well, let's not raise our voice.
That's First Amendment. First Amendment.
Raising a voice is not illegal. I don't know what's.
And that's for adults. For children, it's like 0. I mean, it's unless they already have some kind of underlying health issue like leukemia or obesity. It's like, so I just find it really strange that we're forcing masks on children when the death rate is like 0.000. Exactly what somebody actually said. I looked up the same thing. Thank you.
You don't mask for a stomach bug when there's a stomach bug going around. You don't mask for the flu.
Exactly.
You don't
The
mask
flu
for
kills
anything
more
else.
people
So
every
we're
year
masking for
than this virus does. I'm so perplexed. Why people have been masking up for decades now. The flu kills
So this is what happens when you rig a meeting and you don't allow other people to speak.
You break a meeting, no one got a chance to say anything at all. It's crazy.
Five people, 25 minutes. When a church offered a much larger room, and so now we're not allowed to social distance because we're in the
It's like that children are superseded, they're not superseded.
You set this up when you.
I'm just trying to understand why it is that masks don't have to be worn when masks don't have to be worn. Kids have stomach bugs.
That's not really. That's what you're saying.
This is
So this is when we lose credibility because that has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
Everybody's wearing their mask. We can keep from having quarantine students.
Right, but the policy is erroneous is at all, is what I'm saying.
Go to Walmart.
Everyone kept talking about, well, if this happens and that happens, talk about policy. It's not like the issue is policy, not COVID is what I'm saying.
Guideline anyway.
Policy seems to be the major issue here with keeping kids out of school, not actually the virus itself. It's the policy built around the virus.
I don't know.
I watched these events.
Somebody irritated, probably over the fact that this, in part because this was put in the wrong room. You knew you were going to get a lot of people. You should have had it fellowship. They offered you a bigger room, and more, which you would have had more time for people to speak. When you start restricting it, that's when you start having problems. And people get frustrated. I mean,
Newspaper last summer telling the state to get the F out of his business because they were not going to tell him how to run his business and if his employees had to wear masks. They still don't wear masks. My child still shows up at his thing. He doesn't require her to wear a mask. He doesn't require anybody to. He doesn't wear one in his business. Mr. Ray, he has been seen at SBT with no mask on. No mask on. He does a catering business. They do not wear masks whenever they're doing their catering business. Lead by example.